Recording. Hello everyone. This is for Amber Lavender Moon, surrounded by decks. I don't have a lot of decks. I got all kinds of different kinds. I got tarot and I have oracle cards. So I'll go through it a little bit, but my very first deck I don't have here because I gave it to my friend Tanya back in the 1980s sometimes, and she never gave it back to me, but it was Jamie Sand's medicine cards. So I've been working with cards off and on for 40 years, 30 years or so. And it's just until recently it clicked. And like, oh my gosh, I can read the tarot. And I realized I could read the tarot because I had been walking the tarot my entire life. And I've been working with the medicine wheel for my entire life. And all of a sudden it clicked. And these worked. So I want to show you my oracle cards. I'll start with these. This is I think one of the most gifted artists of our time. She has passed now, but Susan Selden Boulay. This is one of the first images I saw of hers. And it's just an incredible image. There's gorgeous artwork, as you can see. These are goddess cards, and on the back they have in detail about the goddess. Like right here is Lady of the Lake, and it gives a good description of the Lady of the Lake. I really love these cards. And then there are the same artist animal cards. These are incredibly gorgeous also. I just love that. I just love her interpretation and her mystical symbolism, and it's just amazing. So one of my my other decks, and I think this was actually my first tarot deck, is called the Native American Tarot. And as you can see here, there's a fool. And he's represented by the sacred clown. This also has a book that goes along with it. And it's really a good read. If you're really into Native American culture or studying something like that, it has a lot of detail. And it also goes into detail about the symbolism of the tarot. Here they use blades for wands, and they use vessels for cups, and they use shields for pentacles. They're really quite beautiful, but I really like these cards. I've used them quite often. This is another deck. This is called the Herbal Tarot. I'm an herbalist, and unfortunately, Michael Terra, I don't think you got this right. I just don't feel the cards go with the herbs. It just doesn't make sense. And I'm looking at the drawings, and all the people seem really sad in all these drawings. It's a nice deck. It's a simple, deck. I mean, if you wanted to use it for just the herbs, I think it would work, but I just never synergized with it. And this is the sun, and you can see it has Angelica on it. Traditionally, the sun is associated with sunflowers. So this really doesn't make sense to me. And he probably used correspondence because the herbs also corresponds with the suns and the planets and everything like that. So he may use that type of correspondence. But for me, the two just are not working together correctly. And then I have the Hanson Roberts deck. I've had this one for a very long time. As you can see, the edges are all dark and colored because I've had it for so long. This is one of my this is a go-to deck. I really enjoy this one. It has beautiful imagery. Here's the chariot. It's really a nice deck. There's the sun. See the sunflowers? It's based on the traditional rider deck. You know, you got your sunflowers there. You know, sun. Hangman. I enjoy this deck. 8 of Rods. I like using this deck. And then I have some more Goddess cards. These are by Doreen Virtue, and these are nice cards just for daily contemplating or whatever you need. They have some really nice images if you know, are into goddesses. Yana, beautiful, beautiful card. Then over here I have the Shaman Wisdom cards, they're called. Now this is a really nice deck too. I haven't worked with it that much, but it's not a traditional tarot. It has plants, animals, directions, and moons in it. So it has here is my favorite nettles. So I think this would be very good to do to assist a reading as a second reading deck. Thunder Moon, Hematite, so it has stones, Crow Moon, so it has things like that, Buffalo, so it has animals. So it's really a nice deck, and I think it's something I could really work with, since I'm an herbalist and I know the plants quite well, and animals also, because I've been working with animal totems were the first things that I started to work with. And then I have over here, this is called the Mayan Oracle. I've read it. It's a great read. It's really interesting. So if you're into the Mayan calendar, this is what this oracle is based on. So it has all the gifts of the Mayan calendar, plus things like transformer and transparency, as you can see. So and mirror. This is like a mirror. Isn't that amazing? So it's a really nice deck, and again, this would work with the regular tarot as a supplement. And then it has the numbers, and they all have keywords. One is unity, mystic power, complex, stability. So these are really nice also. So this is what I have right now. I have a couple other goddess decks. So I don't have a lot, but I have enough. And I'm waiting on, I just ordered the Witch's Tarot. And I will do an unboxing for you for that. That's something I'm looking forward to getting. Plus 78 Degrees of Tarot, which Amber Lavender Moon. I'll put her link below this. She's very great, a very good tarot reader. I highly recommend her. So that's it from my Surrounded by Decks, and perhaps I'll be back and I'll show my face. I just wanted you to see the cards. That's why I did it this way. Have a wonderful day. And remember, there's more stirring in my cauldron. Just die.